Welcome everybody. They can hear me. Welcome everybody to the YinYang Show. Let's get it. 0 people alive. Don't worry. What's up, Aisa? So this is going to be our weekly class, beginner lesson / kids show.
Year one production.
Welcome everybody. Allah Haisa, she's here with us today. I know we got another follower up on the stream, so welcome everybody to the weekly YinYang Kiz show. We are out here. We got some updates for you. What's going on in the Rhode Island, Boston Kiz scene? What's going on in the national Kiz scene? Some updates, and then we're going to go into our beginner lesson for today. So anyone who's joining, you're going to be able to get an understanding of what are some of the fundamentals. So if you ever hear about going to an Urban Kiz or a Kiz social and you're like, what is going on with that? We're going to be here to let you know what's going on. Yes. So, hey, welcome, my friend. We got a nice show for y'all today. So thank you for joining us on this Tuesday, 7 p.m., taking time out of your beautiful summers. We're going to keep doing this for a while. If you are around in the Rhode Island, Providence area, we have a outdoor event planned for this Wednesday at the Providence Pedestrian Bridge. So check out that. 8 p.m. We're going to be dancing, vibing, and doing our thing.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So that's 8 p.m. at the Providence Pedestrian Bridge tomorrow on Wednesday. Other than that, this coming Sunday, we have La Noche. So if you're a salsa dancer, Kizomba dancer, you can get, don't be afraid.
Compa dancer.
Compa dancer. Yeah, anything, right? Kizomba dancer. All of these things. Hello, and welcome to our show.
Just make sure you guys bring the vibes. That's all you need.
Yeah, you got to bring the vibes no matter where you're coming to, right? So if you're new to Kiz or anything, like I said, at the end of this update session, we'll be going to a little beginner lesson. What is up, Jay-Zion? So great of you to join us this past Sunday. So, like we said before, we got this show every single Tuesday coming at y'all live on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. We're actually everywhere right now. So you could even go check out the streams on those other sites. Of course, our Instagram people, love y'all. That's where we live at. In any case, yes. So Wednesday, 8 p.m., dancing the Providence Pedestrian Bridge till we can't dance anymore. Sunday, dancing at La Noche. So we got salsa, bachata, kizomba, merengue.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah. Afro. We got it all there. So come through on Sunday. That'll be at Alchemy in Providence. Other than that, we have officially been booked for our first festival. Let's go. So, woo!
I'm going to be there this time.
You better be there? Yeah. Angela's coming. She's coming to the Bliss Fusion Festival. It's happening in Boston. So this is going to be Kizomba, Urban Kiz, and Zouk, actually. So we're mixing in a little bit of a fusion, as you can see here. K for Kizomba, and then Z for Zouk, right? So we got it all in there. Someone just messaged me. I don't know why. In any case, we are going to be there, and that's going to be the 28th of July through the 31st. Yes. Definitely come through for some amazing workshops, some great vibes. We got artists coming down from Canada. We have artists coming from Brazil who are going to be there, so it's going to be a great time. Exactly.
We're also going to have DJs from Boston area. I know we love Casanova.
Yeah. DJ Jem, of course.
Yes.
Local in the house.
We
Yeah.
love DJ.
Our DJ Jem, aka Jessica, the other teacher here. So one of the other teachers. Oh, speaking of teachers, we have a teacher in training. Come on, don't be afraid.
That would be me.
Yes, exactly.
That's what we hear in the beginner class. Because we're trying to learn.
So she is learning and also learning to teach as well. So she's actually going to be helping me out, helping to explain some things to you about how this works. What is going on? Hola, ¿cómo está? I know, amazing, right? This is how we grow. This is how we grow, by empowering other people and other creators. So really great that Angela's stepping up and she has the passion and drive for this. So we're excited to see what comes. And like we said, we'll get into the lesson. Feel free to give feedback as always. I'm more than happy to help. Can't answer that. Sorry, boss. Yes, so we're here. What else is going on? August 7th, we'll be back with Origins of Kiz. And that will be Origins of Kiz through the music and the dance. And that will be the next Kizomba Sunday. Kizomba Sundays is now monthly. But of course, you can check us out here every week on Tuesday and in person every week on Wednesday outside. So good vibes there. With that, what's the other one? What's up, Delasha? Welcome. I know we're seeing you tomorrow.
Yay.
Shout out all the people. Just so y'all know, here we are on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, hence all these different
Yes, all these angles are...
all these angles and people that we're talking to who you may not see in the live stream. So grateful to have y'all hop on with us here tonight. Yes.
But also, if you can't finish, don't feel bad. It's also going to be posted there as well.
So this is recorded, and we will have the lesson for y'all at the end regardless. Moving on from here. Yeah, I think those are the updates, at least for this coming month. So we will get into the lesson. Thank you all for joining us. And if you've taken Kiz before, if you've danced Kiz before, then this can just be a nice reminder in terms of the fundamentals. And I know I myself love teaching these classes because I always remind myself of the fundamentals, which is very easy if you dance all the time or you haven't been to it to just throw it away and start playing around. But this is a great place to begin. So, of course, if you have any questions, any specific things that you want to learn, we're here for you, the students, especially those who join us. So please feel free to put this in the comments. Let us know what you want to learn. Make sure we're not repeating anything too much. Yes?
Perfect.
All right. So with that, I have my lovely assistant here.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. And she is going to begin by teaching us the basic one.
Basic one.
The very, very basic one.
Okay, so for basic one, it's pretty forward. It's just having your feet together and being able, for followers, I will say.
Yes.
For followers, you're going to be transferring your weight from your right leg to your left. And as you do that, make sure you're having that flow, that you connect with your hips as you go from right to your left.
Can we hear Angela? I don't know.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll do it again. So make sure your feet are together, right? Not to like where you can't move, but also not too far apart. This is what we're trying to avoid, right? So we put our feet together, and then we make sure we have a nice posture. We're not like this, not bend it too back. It's a nice balance. And then what we do from here is just transfer the weight. We go for followers. Let's just touch that. Or depending how the lead starts. It varies on the person who you're dancing with. So we transfer the weight from our right to our left. And this is what it would look like. And make sure you just follow the weight and the flow. And make sure you're moving your hips. I'm not moving my shoulders. I'm moving the hips.
Amen. Fantastic points. So now we're doing it together. You can see how we each have our torso together. And we are stepping with the balls of our feet into our heels and letting our hips unlock into the ground.
Yes. So we're not gonna be doing this.
Yeah, no.
We're not walking. We're just lifting the heels to help us have that balance.
Exactly. So in couple, it would look like this. We come together. Like we said, follows are going to start with their right leg here and then leads with their left. So we will begin with 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. From another angle, if we do this from the side, you can see where we're actually making connection A with our arms here, right arm and left arm, and notice how there's no gap in between here, right? So Angela is keeping her arm on top of mine, and that way we have a nice firm connection. My hand is going to be right around her shoulder blade or middle of the back. I can almost put my hand right on her spine, yes. And then her hand.
Yes. Make sure it follows that you don't put too much pressure on it because it can be a little bit tiring. And this would be the best placement for the lead because you're able to read more.
Receive more signals, right? This is a conversation. We want to be able to. We want to make sure we're listening. Exactly. All right. The other point here, we're making connection with the chest, and when we step down with the thighs, right? Not like I'm here. I'm also not kicking her. Exactly. But just notice how as we transfer our weight, right? I start with my left, and just going to start with her right. That my knee is actually gently making connection with the outside of hers, and then on the other hand, the outside of my knee making connection with the inside of hers. And this is how we can just confirm that yes, we are both stepping on the correct leg at the correct time, and we're in synchronicity, right? People may think that this dance is a lot about steps. But what's it actually about? Connection.
Yes. It is. Yeah, it is about the connection, but also being able to transfer the weight.
Yeah, exactly. And doing so in sync. So, amen. So basic 1, yes? I think we've belabored this enough. Perfect opportunity for homework. So if you're watching this stream right now and you say, what can I do at home to improve my kids? I'm just dancing with myself. I may or may not have a partner with me at the time, right? The best thing that you can do is practice your basic 1 so you can have an understanding of how your own body moves and connect with yourself in this way to the music, connect with the ground, making sure that you're stepping up from the ground, follow the foot to the heel. And from here, this will do so much for your kids.
If this is not the most important foundation of Kiz, it's one of the most important ones, honestly.
Hey, welcome Jenny out here, beginner lesson, the YYK Kiz show every week, coming at you live every Tuesday. Welcome to join tomorrow, Wednesday, of course, 8 p.m. Pedestrian Bridge, Sunday at La Noche. We're out there. Continuing from where we were. Step 2. Yes. Like we said, homework, practicing that basic 1. If you really want to get crazy, you can start to walk with it, but still keeping your basic 1 form. That's the homework for now. To go a little bit more into the lesson and how we can progress on from here, we use basic 1 at the beginning of a song when we just want to start dancing with our partner. Hello, would you like to dance? Yay. And so now I'm happy, right? But rather than run in there and be like, yes, let's dance and start doing things, she's going to be like, oh, this crazy guy. Yeah, exactly. Instead of that, hey, would you like to dance? And we take our time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, wonderful. Let's have a dance here. And come together. Connection. And we transfer weight. Getting into sync. And then from here, we can start to walk around and play with other parts of the dance. Even now, I'm just basic 1ing. All I'm doing is walking back and forth. Walk. Because if you think about it, basic 1 is walking in place. Walk. And then musicality, right? Different thing. We'll get into that later. Sometimes we get a little carried away with that. From here, we'll go into our basic 2. So, Angela, how do we do the basic 2? Really curious.
All right. So our basic 2 is pretty much definitely no bachata. We gotta keep an eye for that. Now that we know our basic 1s, it's just transferring our weight from 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And make sure you start with your feet together, and then that's how you end. Pretty much how you start is how you finish. And you just follow the transfer. Yes,
Exactly.
that's the word. And then you want to join?
1 and 2. And 1
And 2.
1 and 2.
And once again, we're just having make sure you're just your frame. We have to be mindful of our frames. We're not, doing 1 and 2 or 1 and 2.
Yeah, not bachata.
It's we're just moving our hips. Make sure our hips are aligned with our kind of like toes and hips, and our shoulders, knees and toes, right?
Exactly.
And then we just move in 1 and 2. See, like very subtle. Doesn't have to be like just depending on your taste. And this is pretty much like you could literally find each other, like wherever you're dancing. This is an easy way to reconnect, get back in sync with your leader fellow.
Exactly. So to demonstrate, if we were doing a whole bunch of moves, right? Start with our basic one, of course. 1, 1, right? And then we do some things, and maybe we are in sync at first. He moves, but then I lose it, and I say, oh, where did she go? I can just collect that basic 2, and now we're back in sync, but still moving with it and stepping on that beat. And each time we do this, we make sure that we do transfer our weight, step, 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 and really fully take that time to step up, because it's not bachata. Because then I lose the beat. Maybe it could be fun, but it's still not what we're doing here.
Not Kiz.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. We got Christina in here.
Yay, Christina!
No, I might have missed it.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. If she comes back.
Right here, we could request.
What up, Kevin? My G. Yep, that's all right. She's gone. Anyways, welcome to the YYK Kiz Show. Welcome, Edson. We are out here.
Yay!
Kiz Show every single Tuesday. We're out here coming at you with the updates, what's going on in the scene, in the national scene, in the local scene, in the Rhode Island scene, in the international scene, in the galactic scene, everything.
I love it.
Exactly. So, what's new here is that we got these live streams every single Tuesday, engage with everyone and all of our followers around the world. We are also going to have our Providence Pedestrian Bridge social. Are we about to get a class? No, we in the middle of class, my friend. We just saying hi. We got socials this Wednesday, 8 p.m. This Sunday, 8 p.m. We are teaching at Bliss Fusion Festival in Boston, July 28th. Follow us for more information. We got Discords, we got Facebook pages, we got all the good stuff.
Yes, hop on Discord. Y'all sleeping on Discord.
Y'all sleeping on Discord for real. That's where all the good stuff is going to be. If you want to be an NFT millionaire, you got to get on Discord. Billionaire. Anyways. Fire. Yeah, absolute fire. Edson, you're fire. All right. Also, by the way, because we do have some different people in the comments here, if there is something that you want to learn, I personally, Edson and Brian, Kevin over there, want to learn from y'all, right? But of course, if there's anything I can share, since this is a beginner lesson, just let us know, and we'd be more than happy to go into a topic, request to be in the live. We could even have a discussion about it. I would love to get on here with y'all. So hit us up.
And they want to share something.
Yeah, right, exactly. Much respect to y'all as teachers. So, other than that, basic 3.
Oh, I'll give you that one.
You give me that one? Oh, okay. So Angela just walked us through basic 1 and basic 2. I'm going to go through basic 3 and walking. So as we said before, with our basic 1 form, we're taking that time to go from the ball of our foot to our heel and transfer our weight as we step, unlocking the hips ever so much, but not the shoulders, making sure we have our frame and our core engaged. From here, when we walk, we're going to keep the same momentum, the same form. So as lead, I start with my left as a follow with your right, and we step. Yes, walk. Walk. Walk, still keeping that basic one. I need water, excuse me. Still keeping that basic one and going through the form. So when we do a basic 3, it's going to be the same way. So now, basic 1 is 1 step, basic 2 is 2 steps. How many steps is basic 3? 4.
It's 3.
Did y'all hear me say? You can be teaching people? Oh no. Okay. So we're going to take 3 steps. Once again, Lee starting with our left, follows starting with our right. And this is an introduction to how to move. But ultimately, when we get out on the dance floor, as much as we can go 3 back and forth, which is kind of like a passata step, we do want to break that open and start walking around, moving around with our partners. So we go, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Not so bad, right? If we wanted to walk, we just extend out the number, and then we can change directions at the end. It's not about the steps at the end of the day. It's about the music, listening to that, connecting with it, and connecting with our partner. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and walk. Walk, 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 walk. See? Backwards, same way. Walk, walk, everything else. For those on the Facebook, excuse me, and YouTube Live, if you see me continuously looking down at the phone, that's where our viewers are right now. And so that's why we're going crazy. Hello, hello, and welcome. I'll see, this is why we do this, right? Because now we can teach to and connect with and share space with people from around the world. Yeah, exactly. So this friend here I met in Montreal, and exactly, welcome. And so now she's able to join us as well.
Yes,
isn't that beautiful, right?
I love it.
That's what the vision is. So it's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I learned Kiz in China. We brought it back to Rhode Island. We started teaching here in Rhode Island, having events. It's okay. And we did this in Rhode Island, then we expanded to Boston. We go to New York. We go around the USA. We go to Canada. And now this is an opportunity to reconnect back with the world. So thank you all for joining us here. This is just the beginning, and we will get a bigger green screen / put this whole space here. So we'll be like standing in YinYang logos and everything. But this is week 2. So yes.
Help us grow.
Exactly. So while we're here, we could continue to talk about steps, but I do want to make this a little more unique, and we can use what we just learned with the basic 1, the basic 2, and the 3/walking to show what this looks like within a dance, and particularly how do we flow within it, right? So if you're at home, hello from Toronto. Yeah, see what's good? Providence to Toronto. We're out here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. International connections. You're giving me hope right now.
We don't only go, we also bring.
Right. So, real quick demonstration, just what we have so far. If you're at home, try either following along or use these moves with yourself to the music. Throw on your own music, whatever you got to do, but integration time. Starting basic 1.
J'ai passé moitié de l'année à charbonner. Mamacita, si tu me suis pas, tu regrettes. Tu me connais, je suis antillais, mais antillais. Souvent en temps, surtout faire rentrer la monnaie. J'ai mis 2-3 billets colorés sur les décos. On a vu que les bâtiments, faut changer la déco. Je veux regarder ton dos allongé sur le sable. Et si tu ne me suis pas, mamacita, tu regrettes. My baby, les flammes de ton cœur, je vais les allumer. La gola est fraîche, là c'est abusé. On va quitter la zone, obligé. J'étais tout l'été dans mon ghetto. Cet hiver, je t'emmène sur les côtes. Des jours et des nuits que je suis sur le banc. Mi corazon demande du coche. J'étais tout l'été dans mon ghetto. Cet hiver, je t'emmène sur les côtes. Des jours et des nuits que je suis sur le banc. Mi corazon demande du coche. Que tu as capté. Motivé pour faire du sale sans boire bandé. Elle a un fessier qui rentre peu. Je pourrais reconnaître cette femme, même les yeux bandés. Il me manque un peu pour faire le tour du monde. J'ai des numéros en pagaille si jamais tu bombes. Tes appels manqués remplissent mon téléphone. À défaut de courir après toi, moi je cours après les sauces. My baby, les femmes de ton cœur, je vais les allumer. La gola est fraîche, là c'est abusé. On va quitter ma zone, c'est obligé. J'étais tout l'été dans mon ghetto. Cet hiver, je t'emmène sur les côtes. Des jours de nickel, je suis sur le banc. Personne demande, je commence.
Just with those 3 moves that we have already. So, if you have these moves, if you have this understanding of how can I walk, how can I lead and follow, how can I make sure that I'm connected with my partner. We didn't necessarily talk about these 2 hands over here earlier, but nevertheless, if we have frame here, chest here, guys here, then to complete that frame would be this side. And we do this by forming something of a W for Kizomba Samba. This is going to be more of a C hold. Because we are moving in a circular motion, you can think like C, the circular. I just made that up now. If this is Urban Kiz, we're going to be needing a little bit more tension in these 2 arms. It's about a little bit more movement right here. Still right. And so for this reason, I'm actually going to go with more of a thunder, and I take my thumb, put it in front of the palm, and then wrap around. And this way, when we do the potential jab steps, I can use either side of our arm. Right. So, if we're connected with our partners, if we're listening to the music, if we're enjoying, we're bringing good energy, and not feeling like great, we start to dance, then this is what matters, and this is the energy that you can bring to a social. Oh, it ended. This one did. We do it again.
Oh, we didn't say the other one. You gotta save it.
It's okay. It should have had the option to save, right?
We're telling your followers that yours.
Yeah, it'll be tough.
Oh, that's cool. Anyway, I think that's something that should be part of.
Technical difficulties, 1 second. Wow, how come the other one wasn't there? Sad. It just ended on its own.
Oh, because I think like you got like an hour or like 45 minutes.
Looked like 30. Yeah, we know that now. Oh, good.
Anyway, something that we need to talk about.
That part is an Urban Kiz thing. This is more Kizomba. Yeah. No, we don't even get into the differences there.
Yeah, you're right. We're just.
So that's why I just say follow the footage.
Keeping the basics.
Yeah.
That is true.
Honestly, I don't mind a 30-minute show. I think to go for something like an hour would be a lot for people.
That is true.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. We are here every single Tuesday, 7 p.m., coming at you live with the beginner classes, with the news, with the updates. We will do this more in the future. Like we said, we'll have massive green screens, good visuals, good vibes, and good fun. Thank you for everybody who joined. So just so y'all understand how this works, last week we had 1 person come, which was amazing. Shout out Jay-Zion. This time, I want to say collectively, we had at least 10. So we just 10x'd in 1 week. Let's go for 100 next week. Thank you, everybody, for your time, and we look forward to seeing you.
Just tune in with Dylan and Angela.
YYK. Till next week. Cheers, everybody.